Hey guys, so I'm gonna start doing vlogs on a regular basis, or try to make it as regular as possible, talking about pro gaming lifestyle, StarCraft 2, esports, different current events, whatever. And then if you guys want me to talk about something specifically, or something you like, you don't like, just let me know, and yeah, I'll try to get better at them. So for right now, I'm just gonna go into BlizzCon and the WCS final in Toronto. Just talk about what a great job Canadian fans were at Toronto. I definitely feel like crowds can make or break an event. Even as watching from home, I was definitely more pumped, I think, for the WCS final in Toronto than I was for BlizzCon, just because the hype and the crowd behind it, and all those different aspects that make it that much more entertaining for fans at home even watching, because they can feel the excitement from the venue. 2013 is about wrapping up, and I just want to say it was like a really good event. SOS played amazingly. Even before BlizzCon, I was talking to a friend actually, and said Deer and SOS were a level above everybody else. And I think SOS obviously proved that. Deer still like an amazing Protoss, even though he didn't win BlizzCon. I mean, he did pretty well. He's definitely consistent at this point. So yeah, just pat yourself on the back, I guess, StarCraft 2 community, on those two events. The next subject I'm going to talk about is, of course, region locking. 2013 is ending, and we're going into 2014, and yeah, it's the hot topic right now, I think, amongst the community, especially after the last few days with different things going around. I'm definitely a player that has, can comment on this subject, I feel. I'm definitely one of the foreigners that spent the longest, if not the longest, time in Korea for StarCraft 2, obviously. I wanted to compete in GSL Korea, so I moved to Korea for what, like 2 or 3 years. I went through the hardships of, not having, being able to speak Korean. A lot less than I think Koreans could speak English. I went through the hardships of, adapting to the culture, a team house, crowded living space, culture shock, blah, 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 whatever you want to call it. And I made those necessary sacrifices to play in a tournament that I wanted to play in, and I've made the sacrifices to do that. And it's kind of offending when, I hear like Koreans or the community feel that it's not fair that Koreans would have to move to the US to do the same. I definitely feel like it should be region locked to the point where if you're living in the country, you can play in the tournament. So if Koreans live in live in North America, they can play in WCS America. If they live in Europe, they can play in Europe. I think that's pretty fair. When WCS was first introduced 2 years ago, and it was literally like citizenship. So if you lived in the US, you played in the US, WCS, Canada, and then there was like an NA final, a EU final, and an Asian final, and then at the end, the one parting one. That was an amazing event. I would prefer a region lock. And if not, it's going to be really heartbreaking, I think, if they do anything minimal, I guess. That'll be what it's going to be. It's up to Blizzard. It's into their hands. So, next subject. Home Story Cup and IEM. I don't know when this is going to be posted, but hopefully before I play in Home Story Cup. My group is the Handsome Group, as people have been calling it. It's me, Hyun, Harston, and Happy. We all have H's. It's Group H. It's pretty cool. Pretty funny, I guess. Home Story Cup, another H. What are you going to say? What are you going to do? I think people are thinking that I'm the weakest player in the group, which is not surprising at this point, I guess. But I just hope you guys cheer for me. Home Story Cup's always been a really good event for the players. It's one of the few events where you actually are in the atmosphere and the kind of situation where you can talk and communicate and hang out with other players at the same time as playing a tournament. At the venue, it's just really not the same as at Home Story Cup. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to be looking forward to that. I haven't seen MC in a while. He's a really good friend of mine amongst other players and people. So other than that, I think I'll probably post another vlog after Home Story Cup, just talking about whatever, once again. So let me know what you guys want me to talk about. Check out my Outlast highlight video that I'm hopefully going to have coming out soon. I think it was pretty funny, and just look out for my stream in the future. I'll probably be playing more non-StarCraft 2 games like that, because they're fun. It's good to relax from time to time. So I think that's it for now. I leave for Home Story tomorrow morning, I think. So thanks for watching. cheer for me. Thank you to all my fans. Thank you to my team. Thank you to all of my sponsors. If you want to follow me on whatever, check out the links below. They'll be posted there hopefully. And that's it.